Okay, I just want to say something real quick about Donald Trump and the way that people get so caught up with him. Because I've been watching a lot of like videos and stuff about some of the stuff that he said and stuff like that. And I had just watched a video about him. He was doing the congressional hearing or some shit like that. I forgot. And basically, he was giving a speech, and the Republicans clapped, and I guess the Democrats, the side that the Democrats are on, they didn't clap or something, right? And so he's like, yeah, something. He's like, some people are. So he gets, he's like, he's a fucking narcissist, people. So if you guys ain't clapping for him, of course he's gonna feel some type of way. So he's like, oh yeah, they're not clapping for me. That's un-American. And then he goes, and then somebody shouts out treasonous, right? And he goes, yeah, somebody said treasonous. Yeah, I guess we can call that treasonous. Yeah, I guess so. Like, are you guys fucking serious? Do you guys take this man serious? Like, how do you take that seriously? Like, I've said stuff. People say things. Some people are inappropriate. Like, because at times I'm inappropriate. So I can kind of empathize with somebody that's inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not the fucking politically correct. You know what I'm saying? We are not socially correct or social conformists, like, or politically conformist. Like, some people are inappropriate in a sense where they don't follow the norm of what you think that how someone should act or conduct themselves or speak or their personality should be. You know what I'm saying? But like, at the same time, like, yeah, I might be inappropriate, and I say a lot of inappropriate shit, trust me. Like, half of the videos that I've made, I freaking won't even post them because I'm so inappropriate that people won't even understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's and I'm inappropriate in a sarcastic way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not being dead serious. I'm serious, but I'm not serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm serious, but I'm not literal. There's a sarcasm there. Like, sarcasm means like you're saying something because you're serious, but you're being funny about it because it's not that fucking, it's like so hilarious that it's not even that serious. Like, it's like the seriousness of it is hilarious. It's a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to explain this, but anyways, the way that he said that it could be considered treason or blah blah, it's not like he sat there and was like, it's gonna be considered treason if you don't clap for me. He didn't say that. He just said, yeah, it might even be considered treasonous, huh? Like, he's joking. He's being a fucking, that was sarcasm, okay? If people cannot recognize sarcasm, I'm sorry, I'm lost with the world. Like, the president can't be sarcastic, and it's like, people, who gives a fuck that he said it was treasonous? What does that really do? What does that mean? Who is that hurting? Is it really treasonous? He could say it could be treasonous all he wants. Is it ever going to be treasonous? No, because people, you and I know what the fuck treason is. So it's like someone can come up to me and say that I'm fucking a horrible person. Do you think I give a fuck if they say I'm a horrible person? I don't care because I know that I'm not a horrible person. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the security guard lady on the thing was telling me that I'm mental and psycho and I'm belligerent and blah, 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 like, I don't care what she said because I know that I'm not a fucking terrorist and I know that I'm not mental and psycho and belligerent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm aware of the situation. I'm here present in time. Like, I see what the fuck is going on. And it's like, people, it's the irony of it. The irony of the whole thing. Do you guys realize that Donald Trump ain't in control of shit? It's like been a year, right, since he's been president. Do you guys realize that Donald Trump ain't running the show by now? If Donald Trump was really, truly running this shit, we would have a fucking wall. All the immigrants wouldn't be here. All the shit that he said that was gonna happen would be done if he was running the show. This is a businessman that he knows he could get this shit done. Build a wall? Kick motherfuckers out? Trust me, this man could get it done if it was up to him. Had it been up to him, if it were solely up to him, if he was solely in charge of this shit. But see, that's the problem that people fail to realize, that Donald Trump is not in charge of this shit. And that's the funny part about what they have done to us, is they dangled, it was masterful, it was methodical. methodical. The way that they made us get this man as the president. It's like, it was so methodical because it's like perfect execution, perfect timing, everything, like down to the fucking T. You know? Donald Trump is like the ultimate distraction. You know? He's the ultimate distraction because we are so focused on what this man is saying and what he's saying and what he's saying. Because basically it's all about what he's saying. Because what the fuck has he really done? What the fuck has he done? What has Donald Trump really done? He ain't done shit. Donald Trump hasn't done nothing. So he could talk and talk and talk and all the fucking talk he wants and say whatever the fuck he wants to say. But at the end of the day, he don't run shit. He don't. I need to calm down. Do you guys understand the passion inside of me? I'm like a passionate person. Like, I can't just talk about something and not get into it. Like, get deep into it. And I think that that's something, I know that that's something that I need to work on. Not because I feel like there's something wrong with it, but just because I feel like for the purpose of trying to convey a message to a wider audience, or to people that don't know me personally or are not used to me, or maybe they're not used to just that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might be a little bit too raw for some people, you know, I might be a little bit too, like, you know, so I know that I need to work on my delivery because I am a overly passionate person, and I just can't help myself, you know? Like, I just get so, like, it's so hard to explain. I think that people, if you're like me, like, if you're the type of person that, like, you look at things and you see shit and you, like, look at it and you're like, what the fuck? And you're like, no, like, this is not, I mean, you know, and then you really get, you're like, why? And it's mind-boggling to you that no one can understand what the fuck you understand, you know? And there are people that might be able to understand, but they're not talking about it or something, or, you know, it's like a truly complicated thing to be a being, a human being, to be a person who thinks in a world of people that don't want to think. You know, it's frustrating. It's a constant battle between not becoming bitter with your entire race, with human beings. Like, I try not to be bitter about this shit, but, like, people make me angry sometimes, like, in a whole, not like individually, like people in a whole, like in the sense of what we are in a whole. It angers me because I feel like we are so much more intelligent and we are so much more, you know, powerful than what we choose to show, what we choose to do. We don't capitalize on the magnitude of who we are. You know what I'm saying? As a whole, collectively, not individually, collectively. Because individually, you know, you heard that quote about a drop in the ocean, you know, just a drop of water in the ocean and blah, blah, blah. We're all drops. Like, you pour us all together, like, who the fuck, do you guys know that water is, like, so super powerful? Like, imagine us, like, those little drops, and, like, water, like, not even fire could stop us. You know what I'm saying? Like, water is, like, if I think about it right now, like, water is probably, like, one of the most powerful natural things, you know? Like, water is, like, who can stop water? Floods is something that is so hard to stop. Rain, you can't stop it, you know? The ocean, the waves, you can't stop it. You can't do, like, that's something that you cannot, you know, wrangle. You can't control water. Fire, we can put it out. Fire is powerful too, but not as powerful as water. We are water. Let's be the water. Anyways, I was talking about Donald Trump. I just want people to think about this. After all this time that we've been talking about all the fucked up things that this man has said. And I don't want to say said and done, because he hasn't really done shit. The only thing that he's done is say things. You know what I'm saying? So, out of all the things that this man has said, and this whole immigrant shit, you guys, please, this is America. Do you really truly think that they can kick all the immigrants out of America? We are like compiled of immigrants. Like, basically, we are a immigrant fucking country built on immigrants. Like, there's nobody that was here besides indigenous people and Indians. Like, if they want to kick the immigrants out, like, we all gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Trump too, buddy. Your wife gotta go. Your kids gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you guys understand that? Like, the logic there? Like, come on now. He's talking about illegal immigrants. Like, illegal in the sense that they just came from over the border. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't even got kids here. You know, I think that's the only way that they would be able to send some type of immigrant back to their country. And it's not, and you guys got to think about it. We can't really, I mean, on another note, on another side of that subject, let me do that on the next video.